What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Free coming at you guys with another exclusive vlog. I'm in the lovely city of Bakersfield, my hometown, and I'm so happy to be bringing you guys an interview by...
It's produced by Mitchell. Y'all know how it is.
Okay, so your whole name is Produced by Mitchell.
It's produced by Mitchell. It's Mitchell. I really like Produced by Mitchell because, for real, I like people to know what I do. Like, it's just more so to just get that character. But Mitchell, for real, you can call me whatever, though. Mitchell, that niggas call me whatever. Sometimes niggas call me 11.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I seen it and I was like, if that's the full name, that's dope. I think you should, if that's not the full name, make that your full rap name. Because it's just so much in your face, like, Produced by Mitchell.
Oh, God. Oh,
like,
God.
You have to say it, even if you're not saying it.
I was telling my people that, but they was like, you already started with Mitchell. I'm like, all right, whatever. But shit, I feel like people know me as both, though.
Right.
Some people just be like Mitchell. Some people like Produce. When they explain me, they be like, Produced by Mitchell.
Right.
And that's enough, so.
Right. All right, so give the people a background of who you are, where you're from. Let them know what's up.
Shit, I'm from 557. I'm from East Oakland, to be exact, Bay Area. If you ain't from over there, you wouldn't know. But Bay Area, East Oakland, California, to be exact. The low end, middle of the East. So not really super duper East Oakland, dog. Not super duper like downtown towards West Oakland. It's just like spank in the middle type shit.
Okay. And what is it like in that area? Give us a little bit of background of what it's like growing up out there and what it was like for you growing up out there.
It's cool for real. It depends on what you into. It's cool. Like, it's something for everybody type shit. So I can't speak for everybody, but I just say my experience, it was different. Like, my area is kind of known for like mamas and grandmas and shit, so most people was raised by a female or didn't have their daddy or something. Like, you know, most people didn't. It was a couple niggas, if you did have your dad, everybody knew him type shit.
Right.
But yeah, our shit, it's fake nice though. Like, I think we got the nicest, other than North Oakland, we got the nicest neighborhood.
Okay, so you're and when you say nice, you mean like the way it looks?
It's weird. It's hard to explain because it's like the houses ain't fucked up. That's what I mean. Like,
got you. It's not a project.
Yeah, it's not a project. Nah, we got a 557 jet, but it's not a project. It's just an apartment building.
Right.
So like, yeah, for the most part, it ain't really run down over there.
Okay.
Nigga, the families that was there kept it up.
Okay.
Type shit. So it's like, it's worth a lot of money right now. Type shit.
So did you grow up in an actual like apartment complex, a neighborhood? What was it that you grew up in?
Shit, I was all around. I was everywhere because I was in foster care, so I was like,
okay.
I moved around a lot. Like every year I was somewhere else type shit.
Were you in foster care your whole life?
Shit, till I was like a teenager damn near. So
when did you first?
Half my shit.
Like, were you born into foster care or?
To my knowledge, ever since I can remember, I was in foster care.
Okay.
But I hear stories about me being with my parents before I was in foster care type shit.
Okay.
So I didn't remember. Like, by the time I could remember anything, it was all foster care type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a relationship with your parents now? Like, do you talk to them?
Yeah. I got a relationship with them.
Do you want to and shed some light on
shit? They gangsters. They just gangster. That's it. I could. That's all I could really say about it. They came from the bottom of the bottom too. So
okay.
You would say they just played their part in that. My daddy was outside. My mom was outside. Mm-hmm. Pops got hella strikes and shit. You know, regular shit. But at the same time, he was from another side of Oakland than me.
Right.
So like how I grew up wasn't how he grew up.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I got a relationship with him though. Hell yeah.
Okay, so growing up in foster care, now did you have like a home that you were always in, or like was it people you knew? Was it people you didn't know?
Yeah, it was a mixture of both. Like so I don't know if y'all know about the system and shit, but the system fucked up. Like
right.
Especially if you a little dark skinned black kid, it's gonna be fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like they say like white girls, white boys, Mexican girls, boys. Like we at the bottom. at a pick list, like pick me list. So I was just floating type shit. It wasn't no specific place I stayed for too long. But my great auntie had me throughout that whole shit. Like, so she would have me, then not have me, then have me, then not have me.
Okay. All right. And this was all in Oakland. Did you ever live anywhere else?
Nah. Hell no. I was everywhere. I was everywhere.
So you lived other places?
Yeah.
Where are some of the places that you lived growing up?
I lived everywhere, bro. I lived in, if I could go furthest to closest to home, like places you would probably know. I lived in Dago. I lived in Delano for a little bit.
Okay, that's not too far from here.
Yeah, I was everywhere, like everywhere where my dad had a stake type shit. Mm-hmm. I was allowed to stay there for a little bit. I'd be there with my great auntie would be binging on some dope or some weird shit. Like,
okay,
because that's the situation it'd be for a little black nigga. Like, you gonna deal with them not really giving a fuck what happens to you, so you floating type
okay.
shit. Yeah, I was everywhere with everybody.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Then I lived in the Bay Area. I lived in like all through the Bay, everywhere.
Okay, so the area that you grew up in, the Bay, that you say that you're from, how long did you live there, and why do you feel like that's the more significant place that you can kind of say you're from?
For real.
Were you born there? No.
I was born in Oakland, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, why 55th? It was like, I got put on. Like, it's different. Like, I had, like, a whole initiation, you're from here type shit.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
so that area and that street and stuff is it's gang related over there.
It's like it's not politics. Even it's weird. Like, I wouldn't even say it's gang, because you wouldn't catch none of us getting indicted for no gang enhancement.
Because you guys don't have gangs in Oakland.
No, we got gangs. Indictments happen in Oakland for sure. Okay. But we just got like Case and Stubby and like ENCORE projects and shit like that. Go like the well-known hoods, like seminary and shit.
Okay.
All the niggas that been in old cases and dealt with old shit that's popular in Oakland, you know about it, you hear about it.
Right.
But like our shit is like family, so like you will probably like my big brother was from the hood, so like like that, like, you know, you get put on, like you had your first fade there, you have you steal your first thing there, or you get into your first shit in that spot. That's where you from. You know
so how did you get over there? With you moving around so much as a kid, how did you?
I stayed on 5-7. So originally I was on 5-7 in Harmon, and my brother is from the top of 55th. So our shit called 557 because 55th and 57th is connected. Okay. It's no 56 block at all. So it's just us and them. So we all locked in on one accord. We all family pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And like my brother was from up the hill, so I would go up there fucking with them. But I'm from 5-7 though. You feel me? So like my shit was like I'm so 55th, 57th because I'm with my brother on 55th every day. Then I go back to 5-7 and I'm staying over there. I'm doing shit over there. So like he had big homies at the time. They had little brothers. They would just make us fight. You feel me? Like little shit like that, just to show like, all right, my little brother with that type shit. Okay. And I always was that.
And this was your blood brother.
Yeah.
Okay. And was he also in the system?
Yeah, but he got to stay with his granny. So
because he had a different parent.
We got different dads. Okay. Yeah. So like his daddy is from the hood too. No, he damn near from up the street, I believe.
Okay. From up the street. This brother's how much is he older or younger than you?
He older. He like 4-5 years older than me. Okay. Yeah.
All right. And how old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, growing up out there in the area, you said it's 55th, 57?
Yeah, 557 for real.
Okay.
We just don't want to say 55th, 57 because it's like that's hella long.
Got you. So 557.
Take hella long to say that. Yeah.
Okay. You putting me on right now. You schooling me on the
it's a hood that don't really get spoke on like.
Okay, and I'm that's what we love here on Free World Order is the exclusives. We love to get into niggas' minds and find out like what y'all went through in these areas that we're not familiar with.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you're passing through Bakersfield. I wish we could have did it in Oakland. We've been trying y'all to get here, but he's passing through Bakersfield, so we did it here. But you know, I definitely wouldn't mind doubling back to your hood and doing like a little behind the scenes or something.
Oh, you gonna see some shit?
Cause it's like I feel like it kind of falls through the cracks. I've never heard of that area of Oakland, and you really the one that can, you know, game us up.
Oh, for sure. It's like it's some famous figures up from my hood, but it's like they not known for nothing good type shit.
Okay. Is there other rappers and stuff from that area?
That's popular.
Yeah.
I would say like I put on for the hood for real, but
Okay.
It's a lot of us though. Hella, it's everybody from the 50s is talented for some reason. Like,
Okay.
You know, Drew Down, Pimp of the Year. He had that old school
that
pimp shit.
sounds familiar.
Drew, he hella fucking famous. What the fuck song he got? I forgot. He from the hood though. He from 5-0.
Okay.
But they don't bang 557. They from the 50s. Like we all show love to each other. Like even now, like with the Filthies and shit, it didn't used to be like to where I could get on this motherfucker and be like, shout out to Filthy, you feel me?
Right.
But now we on a good accord. Everybody in the 50s showing love to each other. I love that shit.
Right. It's more unity going on than it was back in the day. For sure.
So like that's the good thing about like not having too many niggas to funk with, because we ain't have to deal with hella death and shit.
Right. So what age was it when you started hopping off the porch and going outside and stuff around in that area? How old were you?
It wasn't. That's why I be confused. But I feel niggas when they say that porch. But I really didn't have no porch. Like if you heard what I said, the foster care shit. Like everybody was on dope. Everybody was fucked up. So I didn't really. It wasn't a time where.
So you always was outside. Always was outside. From
it wasn't a time where I wasn't, for sure.
So when did you start hanging out more over there? What age were you around that time where you
probably
got more in the streets? Well, you were always in the streets, but in the
street
like
life. I was outside good 6, bro. Like young, I was fucked up young because I ain't really had too much to guide me but the streets. So I was always outside. Like when I start getting involved and shit, probably like 5th, 6th grade type shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when I started like going back to the hood willingly, and I wasn't over there.
Okay.
I had left foster care. Came back with my parents like 5th, 6th grade, right? Mm-hmm. And that's when I started going over there. They used to tell me not to be over there, should not be over there with my brother and shit.
Okay. When you very first started going over there and stuff, with you as a young kid, was there anything that you were going through? Like, let us know a little bit about the childhood, like what it was like for you growing up in that area.
I was just a fucked up kid. Like I know, like everybody's circumstances ain't the same. I just had it hella rough. It was just fucked up. Like the hood was the hood. I wasn't involved, but it was just everything was happening in my face for the first time type shit.
Right.
So like I was seeing guns, seeing this, seeing that. Like my big homie ended up getting killed and shit by the police. That shit fucked me up. A lot of shit was fucking me up. Like I was seeing shit early, but the whole hood is like Oakland is notorious for being just bad all around, right?
Right.
So, like I would go to school, say I'll be going to school here, some shit happened here. Like I went to school in a like 6'5", 6'9" like close to that area. So that's 10 blocks away from my shit. That's like a whole nother nigga hood for real. If you know like Project Papa and like all the famous rappers from Oakland, he well fucking known out there. He put on for his village and shit. And they got a village next to him that they funk with, 6'9" Village or whatever. And I went to school in their neighborhood. So it would be like I go over there, see a shootout over there, see a little nigga die, like hit with strays, just all type of weird shit.
Yeah, just random stuff that you wouldn't normally see as a kid.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
But it was normal for you. Do you feel like a lot of kids in Oakland or just in that area in Oakland go through the same thing?
Hell yeah. I was seeing kids like, oh yeah, he went through what I went through for sure, type shit. Hell yeah.
Okay. And so outside of just in the neighborhood, what was school like for you as a kid? Were you getting in trouble? Did you go to jail? Like, let us know about the background of you as a kid, Little Mitch.
Decent kid.
Is Mitchell your real name?
That's my name.
Oh, okay.
As student, just inheritedly, just off the fact that I didn't have no rules at the crib. Like,
right.
So like, I didn't think I had to listen to nobody type shit.
Because you didn't have.
Never had to listen to nobody.
Right. Now, did you have any responsibilities? Were there any other siblings around besides your older brother?
I had hella foster like sisters and brothers and shit. And, we never really got along like that. It was always some weird shit happening. Like, cause you know they ain't your family, so they ain't gotta respect you like that. Like,
right.
They ain't gotta show love. They ain't gotta do nothing. So I was always the youngest too. So you know what that meant? Just like everything, the last of it, I'm gonna get like family like that. In my foster parents was on dope. So
your foster parents were on dope too?
God.
How did they have foster kids?
Bruh, I don't know, bro.
Wait, what? Okay, so you said your parents weren't though. Your parents weren't on dope.
Yeah, they was too.
Okay. And then the foster parents were on dope.
Oh God.
And they had, how many foster kids did they have?
Bruh, like 5.
So did you?
But my parents recovered though. Yeah, they was like, you feel me, like on and off that shit.
Yo, your parents recovered.
Yeah, they recovered. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, they got me back. Like by middle school, they got me back.
Okay, cool. And then.
But they was the parents that I had.
Yeah.
Foster. Yeah, they was fucked up.
And it was both of them.
Yeah, on God.
Damn. So you grew up seeing.
Just the worst, bro. Like landlords running in your shit, like weird old school shit. You know,
like off a movie.
Yeah, like the landlord like busting in your house.
For real. Like I never
like you gotta
seen
get
no
on the
shit
ground
like
when the niggas knocking at the door and shit.
And
like,
hide.
Yeah, oh God, like shit like using your neighbor water, using their water hose, putting it in the tub, letting that motherfucker heat up all day, just letting it sit to where you could use it. Just it was that bad. Like
damn. Man. That's some shit I ain't never
homeless
even heard.
lines, all the shit, food banks, powdered everything.
For you as a kid, like what was that like for you?
Well, they ain't smoked dope in my face ever, so like I ain't never seen nobody like put. I have seen people put pipe to their mouth for sure, but it was like not my foster parents,
right?
Specifically, so whether they was off whatever, they niggas used to just hear from your older folks what the fuck they was doing.
Yeah, got you.
And you would put the name with it when you got older, so you would just hear words like Grimmy or
right,
little shit like, you feel me?
That's
like,
an old word. I
Grimmy,
never even heard that one.
Yeah, Grimmy is like, I think a Grimmy is like when you put dope in your blunt or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I ain't never did it, so
right.
That's what niggas was on. So like little shit like that, coke and shit like that. Like I always seen it. Oakland is the land of that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we always seen that. It didn't influence me though.
Okay, so what about going to jail and stuff? Like, were you getting in trouble going to jail?
Yeah.
When was the first time you went to jail? How old were you?
Like 11.
What'd you do?
Joyriding, just some regular shit. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't that bad of a kid though. Like I was bad for sure. Like, but I wasn't out there trying to kill nobody. Had like 10, 11. I wasn't out there like that young. Hell no. But like joyriding, like a female gave me the keys to a car. That motherfucker flooded in front of the police. I ain't run though. I wasn't about to run from them niggas.
Right.
Hell no. Everybody ran, and then they got to telling on me and shit. That's how that went.
They told on you, but they ran?
They told on me. The person who told on me gave me the keys to the car, but
and then she told on you.
Then she told on me like I did it though. Like
you stole
said,
it?
You in reality you stole this motherfucker. I'm looking at this bitch. We in the car together. She told on me in my face.
Damn.
Oh God.
What'd she say?
He said, wait, the nigga got in the car. One more chance. She must have. I said, damn. She looked yawned just a little bit. Yeah, get that sigh. I knew it was a wrap. It was a wrap. She said, yeah. She said my name. They wanted to know who was driving. Type shit.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Growing up out there in that area that you grew up in, is it dangerous?
Mm-hmm.
So because you said it's nice looking as far as like the house.
It's unassuming as fuck. So
you wouldn't
if you not from there, you would think that shit sweet for sure.
Okay, and it's not.
Hell nah.
Okay, what type of dangers did you have to go through growing up as a kid? What were some of the things you had to worry about?
Strays and shit like that.
Stray bullets.
That's normal in the hood for sure. You gonna catch a stray, or you gonna at least see one.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's the most for real. When you a young nigga, puppy for real. If you a puppy, you just dealing with. Well, I ain't really have like problems where I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting tested or some shit like that. Like,
right.
I never looked at nothing like a test. I was always built for it. Weird.
Right.
Yeah, so it was never nothing type shit.
Okay. All right. And when did you okay, so you said you started going to jail at 11.
Yeah.
Okay, how long did you do? Like, what's the longest you've ever done in jail?
I be in and out, bro. Like, not even be in and out, but I was in and out.
It's the I be in and out, bro. Y'all niggas in this jail, bro.
It's tough. Nah, but they target us. We rappers now,
yeah.
So like niggas is getting targeted and shit now. I ain't even I'm going to court for shit I ain't even have nothing to do with type
right.
shit. On God, like I'm trying to fight some shit off of me. Like I'm registered to carry all this shit.
Right.
I'm not no dummy, but at the same time, I feel like now it's just on some rapper shit. It ain't even on no just I want to go to jail. Hell no. Niggas be targeting niggas and finding reasons and shit. That ain't it. That's
right.
not cool at all. Cause I'm damn near an advocate for the shit that they trying to perpetrate. I'm an advocate against that. Like,
right.
I don't push no stupid politics shit. I don't push that. I don't push that shit. That shit lame as fuck.
Right.
Like, I'm from my hood. Hell yeah.
Right.
We put on for that motherfucker, yes, but not in a way that niggas thinking like,
right.
Oh, I don't sell drugs. I'm not into no illegal activity. I'm rapping like.
Right.
And on top of that, I'm trying to build for my family now. It's not even like on no stupid shit. That's corny as fuck. But jail, like, yeah, in and out. Boost.
So you never did no significant time?
Hell no. Like, not, years? Nah.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Like in
years.
and out for a year, hell yeah. Like, but not years, nah.
Okay.
Luckily, thank God, because I ain't, like I
When
said,
did you stop going? Or they still trying to get your ass now?
I'm fighting some bullshit right now, but that shit I should be good off that though. Oh God, because I wasn't even on that day.
Right.
They just came and grabbed me and shit and tried to make it seem like we was doing some shit that I was at a funeral type shit, and they tried to make it seem like we was brandishing firearms at a funeral.
Right.
So, ain't no fucking way.
Right.
And I'm registered to carry too. On top, not even registered. I got a license to have a gun.
Right.
So the gun I had, they found on me was mine.
Right.
And it wasn't even on my person.
Right.
It was in my car.
Right.
So y'all just said I had a gun out and then searched my car and just act like we had guns. It was like, nah, don't do that. Because we ain't here to play like that at no funeral. And we ain't know nobody there or nothing. It was weird.
So whose funeral was it?
My boy's funeral.
And then the police just popped up? Did someone call them at the funeral?
Nah, it's a known member, not a member of anything I do. It's like I know him as a rapper. I didn't even know him as a gang member. So
Got you. Got you.
Like I know him as a rapper. I especially like I say, if I don't deal with the politics in my hood, why would I deal with them 100-some miles away?
Right.
I didn't even know my shit was in my car.
Right.
Like, my bad. But y'all can't be grabbing me and expecting like to say I did something to do this. I didn't do that. Didn't do what y'all said I did. My boy didn't do. My security didn't do what y'all said he did. That nigga ain't never been to jail. Ain't never been through nothing like that. He's cool. Like he was asking like, bro, I'm trying to go home. Like I'm ready to get. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He confused as shit because he ready to go home.
Right.
Yeah, that's not how I go, brother. They about to just jam us up real quick. We'll be out.
And you got arrested.
Yeah, we went to jail for that. And I was confused as hell because it wasn't a situation where, you feel me? Like, it wasn't a situation where a nigga could, like, I shouldn't have been jailed for that. That was like, that was a cite and release type shit.
Right.
If anything.
Right.
Because we didn't do nothing.
How many days did you have to stay in there for that time?
Nah, we only stayed a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in and out now. I ain't playing like that.
Do you feel like Mitchell the rapper is Mitchell the regular person?
Yeah.
You feel like you guys are one, so you don't feel like Produced by Mitchell is the persona?
Hell no.
Because, okay, I feel like that with mine, but when I step out and I go, like and do things in the industry, I'm a different person.
Yeah,
like
I noticed, but people say that. Like I heard a couple of my rap partners,
but I'm still myself. At
you don't
the same
know
time.
the real me, and it's like, why not?
Wait, hold on, no, I wouldn't go that far. Why not?
You're like, why the fuck?
That's insane as fuck to say. You don't know the real me.
Like you don't know me for real. You don't know the me out there behind closed doors. What the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
I just want people to be. You feel me? Like it is what it is. You ain't gotta tell me who you fucking or nothing. But it's just like,
right.
At the same time, it's like just be yourself, bro. If being yourself don't get you nowhere now, then I get why niggas be doing what they do.
But you don't feel like, to an extent, like there's a different person that you turn on when you're around your supporters.
Nah.
Like in the sense of like how you say what you say when you say it. There's no separation.
Everybody can tell. I be kicking it with my supporters. It's weird. I'm weird as fuck. I be like, I do sessions and shit. Be showing love. Like one of my supporters told me, he like, what did he say? He said, bro, like I never kicked it with a famous person before. He like, bro, this shit, like you just hella normal. What's like?
Yeah.
What's to you?
Yeah.
Like nothing, nigga. It's just you kick it with other people, right? Like it's the same kick it, bro. Like
yeah,
ain't nothing different. But niggas be doing. I'm telling you, like I don't know.
Yeah, niggas have whole completely
niggas
different.
Niggas be superheroes, bro.
Yeah,
like,
completely.
Super villains. It be DC Universe versus Marvel.
I'm screaming.
And these niggas be characters, blood. And it be hella funny when you get them in a room. Like with their partners and shit, with their family and shit. Like,
right.
They do not act the same. Me and like I talk to my mama like this, bro. Like,
but you don't ever feel like you're just a little bit different when you're around the people you grew up with in your family, in the hood, in the neighborhood, than when
they make me feel different though.
Than when you're outside.
I be feeling the same. Like I'm normal as fuck, but they make me feel they feel different about me. That's the word. I'm still the same nigga. For sure.
Right.
I don't walk in there like, oh yeah, I'm the famous nigga in the room, ha ha. Like I just sit and smile, let everybody talk about how rich they is, all this shit. they still bullshit. Oh God, and I still sit there with them like, all right, whatever. You feel me? Like,
right.
We talk our shit, but they, my brother, the king of that shit, cause that's like my pop for real. Like that's the nigga that was, like we from the same hood. I want to be like him for real. So
your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like with that nigga, it'll be like he'll be like, bro, this you famous as fuck, bro. I'm like, why? Cause bro, another nigga just told me that he know who you is, bro. And I'm like, cause he live in like Fresno, Clovis area, something like that. Yeah, so he hella far away from me. Seeing that people fuck with me out there too, it's like it's fucking his head up.
Right.
Like, damn, this shit crazy. You really blowing up, blood. Like you doing your thing, And he always tell me so. Like with him, he like I'll say he the most like that make me feel like I'm famous.
Yeah, your brother.
Yeah,
your brother.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think that's dope when the family starts to realize it, you know, like, and it's not even so much that they realize that you're famous. I think they just are starting to see all the shit that you put into your music is starting to make sense, and that shit is like dope as fuck when they know where you started. You know what I mean? Like when I just dropped this tape, like, you know, some of my homegirls, they don't even listen to rap music. They more R&B type bitches, and I went to high school with them. But then they like, hold on, bitch, you got Greta on the tape, and you got I'm like, hold on, how do you even know who these niggas is? But it's like, I think that was the best part of dropping my project, was the reaction from my family that's seen where I started out here. This is my city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you see it, it's not, we don't got much out here.
Yeah.
But for you to be coming from the Bay, like, and from LA, wherever you came from, to do an interview here in my city, like, that's even a big deal. Because you are a staple in your city and where you're from. So that just lets me know that, you feel me, like, everything is solidifying itself in the end. So the support from the family definitely feels a lot better. And I tell people this all the time. I have 1 million people that will go to bat for me in the industry. 1,000 rapper niggas that will post my shit. I tag a nigga, they gonna repost me. But that shit hurts more when a bitch that I starved with don't post
Your
the
own
shit.
people.
My own people.
Yeah,
and it's like, just because we have the support don't mean we don't want it from y'all.
I feel like it's like that. It's like that for everybody though.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you gonna get hate, or you just gonna like people gonna treat you like you don't gotta get the attention from them because you getting it from everybody.
That's
else.
exactly what it is.
That's why I hate fame. I never wanted to be famous though. I hate that part.
Me neither.
I like money. I don't like fame.
I'm not okay. I'm lying. When I was little, I did want to be a joint, but now that I'm up here, like now that I'm up here, and it's like I'm where.
But you gotta be a joint before you get old. You feel me? Like,
yeah, you have to, or it doesn't work.
Yeah, you gotta be a joint before you even touch this shit, cause
your mind gotta be right.
That's one thing about Oakland too. I feel like most people that's known rappers, they was famous as fuck in the hood before.
Right.
Like, not to say famous rappers, they was just
popular, well known. And that's how I was before I started doing interviews, because I did YouTube skits with Kevin Edwards Jr. in 2000 and shit, I don't know, and they went viral. We was the first ones to do like the funny skits.
Yeah.
Like you probably seen the skits.
Oh,
like
God.
One of them was like a Valentine's Day skit, and then there was another one, and there was like a few. If you used to watch the funny shit back in the day. So it's like when I started doing interviews, everybody was like, "Ain't you free from the YouTube with Kevin?" I'm like, "Yeah."
See.
You know, it kind of just...
Everybody be having their moments before their moment.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, hell yeah, on God. I had a couple of them too.
Like, you know, I did that. And then when it was time for me to start doing interviews, everybody like, "Oh yeah, you be..." Or my best friend is Jay Nari, the music producer. Sorry, Jay Nari. Sorry,
yeah.
Jay Nari.
Oh God.
That's my best friend. So
that's
they like...
my nigga right there. Well, no, I don't know him, but...
Oh, I can introduce you to him.
That's a legendary producer right
Yes, I can introduce you to him, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, so, you know, you with him, and then when I started kicking in with Draco, it was like, "Oh, you know, you be with him." So now it's kind of like everything just kind of played into the way it was supposed to, but I think I always knew, like, from the gates, like, okay, you gonna be something, but still go to school, bitch, because being pretty ain't everything. So I went to school and did college and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it gets you into the room, but it don't get you far, though.
No, it does. It gets you. It's actually harder being pretty.
Oh God.
In the industry, because everybody wants to fuck me instead of giving me an interview, and I just want an interview. Why y'all want to fuck all the time? That's something I do, but
I feel like niggas just be inherently horny. On God.
Yeah.
That's where you probably got me on that, the nose in the air shit, because I don't be playing like that. I don't got time.
Yeah.
Be wanting to fuck everything nowadays.
Well, it's dangerous to live a life like
it's
that.
It's just, that shit costs a lot of money, and niggas got responsibilities and shit. Like, I got a daughter and shit. I can't even be playing like that.
Right. No, I understand that 100%. So, okay, let's get into the music story. We got a background of your life, and I definitely wanted to, you know, get...
but shout out to them 557 niggas too. Y'all know what time it is, man.
So yeah, I wanted to get a background of what it was like for you growing up out there, and, you know, for you to let us know what your area is like, put your shit on the map. So that's why I asked those questions before we get into just what made you want to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get comfortable with you talking about your life.
Shit, the hood is... I feel like the hood is gonna be in all my stories anyway. So.
Right, it's a part of who you are.
Oh God.
Definitely. So as far as the music goes, how did you get into music? How did you start rapping? When did you get into music? Tell us the whole music story from beginning to end. And was you doing music while you was out in the streets as a kid?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It was free to be a rapper.
Right.
So you could just open your fucking mouth and do that. So
right.
That shit was tight. I couldn't really I played a couple sports and shit, but that shit fell through. You gotta have grades and shit for that. And I was in and out that class. So that didn't last that long. I was playing football and shit, but I was rapping. I had a couple introductions. I was really like into producing first though.
Okay.
No,
so
I was into rapping, but I was into piano first. Let me stop, cause my uncle used to make beats and rap and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I used to watch that nigga like coming up, and then like after I stopped watching that nigga, it became like my brother, my big brother. He was rapping with his partner.
Okay.
And then he ended up putting me in I think he took me in the garage, made me write like 3 verses and shit, and I was running around with that for a little while.
Okay.
And after that, I met one of my partners. He was a rapper too with his brother. They had a rap group that was really doing shit. So, like, I was just sitting with him. I was the hood nigga that was with my partner that rapped. Like, I was always around the rappers type shit.
Right. And what age was this when you started getting introduced to that?
Hella early. Like, shit. My uncle was rapping as early as I can remember, for real. He was a rapper. And then, like, when I wrote my first verse, I was probably like 10, 11. Like, around the time I went to jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wrote the rap verse in jail?
Nah, I wrote some raps in jail, though, for sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah, but I didn't write it in there. And then when I started rapping I would say, like, when I got introduced to it, I think it was like middle school, like 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
8th grade. Yeah, that's when I really started, like, looking at that shit as something that I possibly could do.
Right.
Maybe. Like, but I didn't take it serious, though.
Right.
Hell no. I was still fucking up.
Okay. So when did you feel like you started taking it serious, and what made you want to start taking it serious? And what did you do to tell yourself, okay, I'm taking this shit serious now. This is what I'm finna do. Like, what was the executed game plan?
Shit. It's kind of a tricky story. But it's straightforward. I was rapping with my partners already and shit. We had a little group. I was kind of taking it serious, but I wasn't, because I was in and out of jail and shit. So when I finally got out I got out of jail like 18 or whatever. I think I was like 18, maybe 19. And I would say my partners was all starting to do different shit. Like, everybody was falling off. Niggas was starting to not be cool no more. And I think I was fucking with this female. And when I was fucking with this female, she was like letting me rap, but not really giving a fuck about it at the same. She had other plans, basically, type shit. And
what do you mean letting you rap?
Like, she was like letting me rap in her crib. Like, I was set up at her crib and shit. So, like, I was doing bad at that time. So
Okay.
I just remember she had other plans, so she was like damn near in control of me at that time. On God, you know, when a female pay the bills and all that shit, you do what she say do, on God. And I just remember, like, oh yeah, this shit about to go left. It went left. Boom. I think she kicked me out or some shit, or it was either she kicked me out or she stopped fucking with me or some shit, like. And that just sent me left, because I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do after that.
Right. How old were you?
I was like 18.
Okay.
19 maybe.
Okay.
18 maybe. And I was like, yeah, I was so fucked up off of that. It just made me start making music a lot.
Okay.
So, like, I was like, that's all I had time to do, for real. I wasn't fucking with no bitches, wasn't doing nothing. I was just like making music, because that's all I could afford to do. It's the freest thing to do, right? So I'm sitting with.
Well, it's not free. So where were you making it?
Yeah, that's the tricky part. Like, I was at my partner house a lot of the time. I was staying with that nigga for a little bit. Yeah, at grandma's house in the 5, for real.
Okay.
Like, so I was back and forth in the 50s just the whole time. And I had moved back over there with his granny and shit. And we was over there thugging it and shit, trapping out that motherfucker, all the shit. Just fucked up young niggas and shit, making hella music. And after that, I had like scored on an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I scored on an apartment up the block, and I was just in that bitch. When I got in that bitch, I made a little makeshift, little fake studio and shit.
And this was still 18?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, 18, 19.
Okay.
So I'm in that bitch just thugging it every day. I told myself, like, I ain't gonna be good. I'm gonna be great at this shit. I gotta figure it out.
Right.
Yeah. So it was before niggas just could get a beat everywhere. Like, all these producers and shit. Now, it wasn't like that. It was barely YouTube beats that was clean. Like.
Right.
So we just going off. I'm making weak ass beats at the time. Like,
so you started off making beats first before you really started rapping, but you started off making them for yourself.
Yeah,
so you could rap.
Yeah, I was rap, so I could rap over them. Yeah,
okay, got you.
Oh God. So, like, it's really all at the same time, but it's kind of like I was taking hella time off of both.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the only niggas that would fuck with my beats was like my little niggas and shit that was taking whatever. Yeah, so I was just making the beats for myself, and the shit sounded terrible. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't sound great. And I just told myself, I sat in that bitch and just was depressed as fuck, rapping and making beats every day.
In your apartment?
Okay. Yeah, and then
how long did you do that before you feel like you were ready?
Like a year maybe.
And you never dropped any of those?
Nah, I didn't drop none of that shit.
Okay. But it made you feel better to make it?
Hell yeah. But I got good as fuck though. Like,
okay.
I got good as fuck because like I started noticing I had people coming over on, like, you feel me, to listen to the shit.
Right.
And like niggas start begging me for the music. You feel me? Like, it wasn't like niggas was just saying like, hey bro, send me that. You know how niggas be like, yeah bro, I want to hear that, send me that. Be bullshitting. These niggas will call me after I didn't send it. Be like, bro, send me that, bro. I'm not playing. Like, this shit hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, you need to drop this shit. Like, begging me to drop for like, I didn't drop for like 5 years though.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't dropped for like 5 years.
Okay. So like, when you first dropped, what age were you?
When I first dropped, I was like 14 was the first time I ever dropped something.
Oh, so you did drop something as a kid?
Yeah, I was fucking around. But I wasn't good. I didn't make. What
was your rap name?
Like, my name was Mitch. Always Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah, always. Yeah. No, I think they called me like Doughboy at one time. That was like for like 3 weeks though.
Not the 3 weeks.
They was trying to make a name for me and shit. A different name than what the niggas already called me.
Right.
So like, yeah, but that didn't work out. It never did. It was always Money Mitch or something. Mitchell. Then it became Mitchell. But yeah, it was just like all that 14. I was on and off, but I went to jail. I was like sleeping in the studio and shit.
Right.
They telling me not to leave because I had a little bench warrant.
Okay. And so then 18 is when you picked it back up, and you started like making beats and trying to figure out your style and your sound, you would say?
Nah, I didn't try to figure it out. I just was rapping hella much.
Okay.
I was doing everything, every style. I'm still like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do everything for real. So like, I started seeing what I was good at, seeing what I wasn't good at type shit.
Okay.
It was never like figuring myself out, because I always knew what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just talk about real shit.
But the way in which you execute it.
Nah, it's still the same. Like, I had moments where I tried to, people would be like, sound like this, because they didn't think what I said was clicking yet. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people wasn't used to my voice yet, or I just sounded a little bit immature. I don't know. I probably wasn't ready yet. Mm-hmm. So they'd just tell me to sound like this. This is the only time I would change. But other than that, nah. It was always
made music you feel like the same. You've always had the same type of voice. You always had the same type of execution. You do change it on different songs and things like that.
For sure.
In drop of 5 years, once you decided to drop, how old were you, and what tell us that story about when you did drop after the 5 years.
I said I wasn't gonna drop till it was like some shit. I said I ain't gonna drop till like a rainy day, like a real rainy day. We
like actual rain.
Yeah, and it became like, all right, I'm gonna wait till like it really flood or some shit, like, because like California or Northern California, we good for having our floods, like that
right.
Shit. So we had a drought for like 3 years. I'm like, ooh, the fuck is going on? The water wasn't fucking with us, so it was giving me more time, and I would just have listening party after listening party. And once I got to the point where I felt
of what though? What would they listen? Oh, so you were having listening parties of not tapes, just of music.
Tapes, whole tapes, doing.
But you didn't drop them.
Nah.
Oh, you're sick. That's sick as fuck. What do you mean? How many of these? At the third one, I would have called your ass out.
They was confused. They're like, bro, you gotta drop this shit, bro. You gotta fucking drop.
Hey, that's actually really smart. Like, when you really think about it, that's actually really good marketing. Like, have a listening party and don't drop the tape.
Yeah.
And you did it for how many times did you do it?
Like 3 times.
Okay. And then when
I just dropped. I dropped the tape with like 30 songs on it.
Okay.
Bad shit, and I just dropped it all, and that that shit wasn't all that great though. The tape was cool, but it was letting everybody know like, all right, I can make decent music. You feel me?
Right.
I feel like once I got better equipment, learned more about mixing and shit, and learned more about wordplay. Like it was different people introducing me to different shit.
Right.
So I was like, okay, yeah, this is how you approach it. Okay, this is how you articulate yourself better. I was just running,
right.
like listening to different music, like the LA niggas, the Kendricks and shit, like niggas that actually articulate themselves hella well.
Right.
So like I always wanted to be the nigga that could be able to like tell a story, how I felt it was needed to be told
right.
in depth though. Like I ain't want to be vague about it at all. I know how people be like scratching surfaces and shit.
Right.
I like to get like in depth about a topic.
Right.
I'm not like all over the place with my bars and shit. Like you ain't gonna hear a song where I'm saying like bad bitches shaking ass and I'll be sad. Like you get what I'm saying? Like just because it rhyme type shit. Yeah. Nah, I'm not that type of nigga. I'm definitely gonna.
You're gonna make it make sense every single time.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you put more into your music than other rappers then? Because they do. A lot of rappers do make.
I wouldn't say I put more into it though, because I could do that in the same amount of time they do their bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like not even say shit talking because my niggas like DB, he makes sense when he rap.
Right.
So like it's not necessarily that a nigga like shit talking versus rapping or whatever because I don't have nothing against neither. I just feel like it just gotta make sense to me. That was just me though. You feel me? Everybody ain't like that. So I don't knock niggas for how they listen or whatever, but that's just not how I listen. So
right. Who were some of your musical inspirations growing up?
Drake for real.
Okay.
I like Drake. I like Drake a lot.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm a Drake fan.
A fucking fool.
Shout out to Drake.
How he articulated himself was crazy. Kendrick, crazy. J. Cole.
Shout out to Kendrick and
J.
my
Cole
homies in Bompton.
For sure. Kendrick is like, it's like I would say Kendrick, J. Cole is like the same to me.
Okay.
And Drake, but then you got the like the Glicious and who else, like Chief Keef, like it was. I had all the sides to me to where I make some ghetto ass articulate music.
Right.
Like it's ghetto as shit, as ghetto as it could be, but it's like, how do he explain it that good?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's ghetto.
What do you think it was that made you want to rap that way? Because it's easier to not do that. What do you?
I don't know, bro. I just chose it that way. I don't feel like I said, I didn't consciously make the choice because I feel like I would have made some simpler shit.
Right.
Because I don't fucking want to be sitting telling these crazy ass stories every time.
Right.
Like I like making the songs that's just fun or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like doing that too. So like, but I just don't find my pocket there. Like my voice ain't really that great. Like it's not. I can't project it hella well. And people that make great party music can scream.
Right.
You know? I can really project their voice. So like I never been that type of nigga. Like I noticed my voice fit more on softer beats.
Right.
So I get on those, like, and I just do what works type shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when you dropped, so when you finally did drop, what age was that?
Like 22, 23, maybe.
Okay, 23. And what did you do and how was that? Tell us. You said you dropped and you didn't like the tape that much.
Oh, that tape, yeah. That was 22. Yeah, I didn't like it that much. Well, after I didn't like it that much because I started making better shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the reaction when you did drop it, though?
Oh, the people that was around me that heard all the shit, they was like, bro, what the fuck? They was listening to that shit every day. But it didn't get no attention from nowhere else. Like, just the people that was around me type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when do you feel like you started to get more attention and you had like your breakthrough moment or your breakthrough song? Because you're very popular now.
Yeah, oh God.
So when do you feel like that kind of happened?
Well, I was producing for my little brother. Like I was putting on for my little brother too. Shout out 1100. 1100 himself. He, I kind of like pushed him out there. And then we ended up making a song together, type shit. Okay. Yeah.
So you were producing for him.
Yeah.
Now, in the time of you making your own stuff, were you making beats for several other artists?
Basically, I was always making my own shit, but it was hella on the low. I never really, like I said, I didn't want to be famous. So like, when I seen what came with it, I was like, hell no. on God. And then I just started producing full time. And like by that time, I already knew how to get people on. I knew the whole strategy, just knew it. So all I needed was an artist to help me, like, you know, give me this shit. And then he was one that I took on one. So
do you feel like you got more? You got famous off of producing first before then rapping?
Yeah, I was known for producing first. Hell yeah. So yeah, like I had produced a lot of shit. Ghost produced shit that I can't really speak on DAs and shit. I did a lot of shit. I was in LA fucking around before I went and grabbed my little brother. So like I made that music, but it wasn't hitting. So I was just like, fuck it. Like, I have to go do this other shit over here, make this money. And with my brother, when I made that song with my little brother, it blew up, and I didn't even know that shit was gonna happen, type shit.
Right.
And yeah.
What was the song?
It's called The Setup.
And it's you said 1100 himself?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to him. I think I wrote him for an interview. I think we were supposed to tap in. But
for sure. That nigga, he be in the wind too. I'm gonna bring you. I'll bring you through for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we made a song. He was already buzzing though. He was buzzing the fuck like hard. We had that nigga buzzing super hard. So it was just a matter of time type shit. And we ended up making a song.
Is he from your neighborhood? Nah,
he from like 40 blocks down the way.
Okay.
Like, but we from the same part of Oakland though.
Okay.
Yeah. Low end type
So
shit.
you feel like you producing that song for him was your breakthrough moment?
Nah, I produced a tape for him and it went up.
A whole tape.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And like we was just like producer rapper duo type shit.
Okay, got you.
We had Oakland that turn. Like super duper turn.
And what year was this?
This was like 2018.
2018?
Yeah. 2018. Hell yeah, like 5 years ago now, huh? Oh God,
yeah.
That was hella fast. We produced that, then I made the song with him. Then I don't know how that. It was just the way I market shit, the way I promote shit. On God, like we just know how to get shit out there. And he was already buzzing, so it just makes sense.
On all the music that you have now, are they all your beats?
Nah,
or do you get beats from?
Hell no.
Do you still make beats as much as you used to?
I got a team now. Like I got a team now, so I make beats a lot less.
You got a team of niggas that make beats?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all got my name and shit. You could find them, just type in produced by before, and them niggas gonna pop up on God. They all got my name and hella shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how were you able to get a team?
I built that. Just built it. Like the motion be clear, and then niggas wanna like see how I did it. Like so it becomes like, okay, you wanna, or they just hit hard. Like a lot of niggas I met authentically. A lot of niggas I like came across because they just couldn't stop making the type of beats that we make, type shit. So yeah, like I got a certain style, a certain way we come at this shit, and some producers like was inspired by how I came up, type shit.
Right. How many producers are on your team?
It's a couple of us. It's like, if you want to count everybody that came and gone, it's like 10.
And you're the one that started it.
Yeah.
It's your shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then, so tell us a little bit more about the music. So once you and him did that, then what happened? When did you start solidifying yourself as Mitchell the Rapper? Produced by Mitchell the Rapper. I
feel like I still ain't solidified myself yet.
Okay.
It's still more so like, I just do everything. I don't really, if y'all fuck with me as a rapper, you fuck with me as a rapper. Cause like, I don't really like to be the nigga that be like, oh yeah, go slap my shit, cause that shit ain't, if you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I missed out. Like I should have been slapping this shit.
Right.
So I don't even want to force your hand like that. If you just run across my shit, just make sure you listening with your ears open. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Which one do you like more? Do you like being the rapper or the producer?
I like being the producer more.
Okay.
Cause it's less pressure, first off, and then it's just like you can orchestrate the whole song. Like it's not just being an engineer, being the nigga that make the beat or nigga that mix and master your shit. You feel me? Like it's you can sit and really like orchestrate a great song, and that shit it hit different to see people react coming out your mouth at the end of the product or somebody else's. It feel the same. Like see people got hits on beats that I made and make me feel good. To see like I coached the nigga throughout this whole song, made the beat. damn near gave them the topic, all the shit. That it feels good to do.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, these rappers that you do give beats to, do you charge them for the beats, or do you sell beats?
No, I don't sell beats publicly. So like,
okay,
my process is like more royalties.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to split royalties for whatever.
Like most producers like to do it on the back end and shit.
Yeah, I don't be tripping off that. But I don't. That's why I don't like sell beats like that. I have my niggas that just be beat making sell it because I got hella other avenues. I do other shit.
Which one do you feel like you're better at? Producing or rapping? And you don't say both.
It depends on the day. Like some days I be hitting with the rap shit. Some days I be hitting with the producing shit. It's just like it depends on the day. Is
there ever a day where you don't hit with one? You ever feel like you don't hit with beats?
Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't never, like, you can't make the perfect beat every time.
Right.
You just can't do it.
Okay.
Same with a verse. It's like, that's cool, but I ain't really feeling that.
Right.
And I like to make exceptionally good shit, so I don't just like, anything.
What do you need when it's time for you to get in the studio and record? Because you make, like you said, more executed and thought out music. So what are some of the things you need in the studio when it's time for you to record? Like, how do you get in your zone?
I need an engineer.
Okay.
That's it. I record myself a lot, but I don't like doing it. It's like I really gotta be in the mood to want to record myself.
Okay.
But like my boy Sue, shout out Sue. That's my nigga. He been side by side with me, fucking around for a minute. So he just every time I get inspired, we be sitting in the lab already. I got my own studio, so I just already be in there. And we just be like, I get an idea or some shit, and he be like, I'm like, you ready to record? Like, yep, let's do it. Be ready every time. Weird. We just knock that shit out.
Okay. What do you feel like inspires your music and your sound, and how much do you feel like growing up in Oakland inspires it?
Inspire me. I don't feel like I'll be inspired. I just be more like juiced. Like I gotta be in the mood to make a song.
Right.
It's not really inspiration because I always.
Well, what I mean when I say inspiration is like, what if you had to categorize your music, and why you make it the way you make it? Why is the reason? What's the reason you make music the way in which you make it?
I just like how it make people feel. Or I like how it make me feel too, mostly.
No, but I'm talking about for like the sound. Do you see what I'm saying?
I feel like that's what it is.
That sound, that's a feel good sound to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I like to see people reactions. I like to feel like, oh my God, this shit feel amazing. Like to hear it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like just like I don't really listen to hella party music because I don't party like that.
Right.
So like,
did you ever be out? Was there ever a side where you were hanging off the chandelier at the club? Like, were you ever that type of person, or were you always monotone?
I used to be at parties, but I was like, I was like there for different reasons type shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just bad. So like I was looking for something.
Okay.
I was always looking for something at a party, so I would like play it off like I like to party. But nah, in reality, I didn't. I just wanted to be around people, or my partners was going.
Right. Okay. So you don't feel like nothing really inspires the sound besides you just wanting to make. But in a sense, though, something has to make you want to make it that way.
I don't know.
Versus, and that's what you need to figure out.
I don't
and
know.
we'll talk about it on part 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
that's
there has to be a reason. Out of all the ways you can make music, you make it that way and you execute it that way.
I just feel like that's what comes out.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be trying to, like, I'll try to dumb it down, or I'll try to, like, I don't know. Anytime I try to, like, make a certain type of music or something, like, it don't come out right. So I just make whatever, like, if the beat don't strike me something like a rap, I don't know. It's just all automatic.
Right.
It's so automatic to where it'll take me 5 minutes to hear the beat, rap on it, and mix it. I'll be done with everything.
Right.
In 5 minutes, like. And it'll be some super complex ass shit.
Right.
It won't be no like tic-tac-toe bars at all.
Right.
Everything means something. Like,
right. Everything has a spot, a rhyme, and a reason.
Yeah.
But like, you can make it and execute it quick.
Yeah, but I'm going off life experience though, for sure.
Right. So that's why I asked the second question.
So it's just hella automatic. Like Oakland play a part.
Right.
But it's just too automatic to even say. It's just hella automatic. It's my life. So I just be going in there and talking.
Do you feel like Oakland has an actual sound of music?
Yeah, it's a bunch of niggas that sound like
from different places and
from
stuff.
From different parts of America right now. Like then you got like the people that stayed true.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
So that we all got our own sound.
So you feel like you have an Oakland sound?
Fuck, I would say no. I got more of industry sound.
Yeah, like you sound a little bit like Lil Yachty-ish industry. Not like him, but you know how he sounds industry.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I've never heard no one call it that, but that is a sound.
Like you wouldn't be able to tell he was from Atlanta type shit, because he don't really give that Atlanta twang. He don't talk like the niggas or nothing. So like, but he was inspired by my cousin. Like he was like Lil B inspired. So like that's Bay Area, Berkeley shit.
Okay, Lil B's your cousin?
Yeah, bass guy and shit. Yeah.
Shout out Lil B for sure.
That nigga will for sure brighten your spirit. That nigga got that effect on God.
Yeah. So okay, so you don't need anything when you're in the studio. You don't need. So you're pretty straight and arrow, but the music to me is not that basic.
Yeah.
So, what's the secret?
I feel like we just strip everything down. It'd be like we want it to feel as pure as possible type shit in that bitch. So, if we not like, we always had conversations about just staying true to like art versus just making what people want us to make type shit.
Right.
Like if everybody making the entertainment side, we gonna be the art side type shit.
Right.
Like we want to challenge our listeners. We want to like make new shit. Transcend, like we vinyl shop and shit. We do like shit that hip hoppy ass shit. Yeah, all that.
Because you do give me an ASAP Rocky and then vibe.
But so big inspiration on God.
You give me that type of
That's
vibe.
one of the goes to on God. But I feel like that type of shit is just what kept this shit art to me. I guess like just how we stay true to it.
Where did that come from though? Because that's not the medium of Oakland.
I feel like it is though. At the same time, because we hella like us,
right?
Like what we about to do, independence,
right?
So like everybody from Oakland used to sound hella different.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody used to dress hella different. Everybody had their own little sauce to it. Like every hood is still like that. Like we choose to. Some niggas choose to dress like this. Some niggas choose to talk like this. Slang words. It's be exclusive to hoods and shit. It's crazy. Like so we still hold true to certain values. But it's just like the mainstream shit that you see. It's probably like fucking everybody head up, making it seem like we just hella like fucking with Detroit or fucking with this, that, and the third. But in reality, like they don't know that like all the Detroit niggas be at our houses and shit. Like we fuck with each other that tough.
Right. What do you think made you want to make music like that versus you like? Because you're a street nigga. You grew up in the streets.
Oh God.
You know, you have a neighborhood, all that. Why do you feel like that doesn't come into the music? You talk about stories of things that happen, but you're not making the ideal street nigga music of dissing the opposites and doing this type of stuff. What besides the police, what made you not want to put that type of shit in your music? Because it is the medium of the music. Just about every nigga that I've interviewed on here, and I have 100-something interviews, is this in somebody in some way, shape, or form. You feel me? And you're not.
Yeah.
And if you are, it's very subtle to where we don't know.
Yeah,
we are. You are. So what do you feel like? Because all the music we hear from the Bay Area mostly is like that. You know what I mean? It's funkin', and it's like that in LA area. Shit, even out here in Bakersfield, niggas is dissing. Big body shit. Names and all. How do you feel like you can separate your street life from your music life to not bring it up in the music, but you're still telling your story though?
It's complicated. Like shit. Like it's hella crazy that I did get to make it like without having to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like most niggas, I feel like now that just wasn't. It's never been a thing where like, especially in my hood, like even me saying I'm from 557, niggas is like I'm gonna have a conversation about that. They gonna try to make that something, you know?
Right.
Just off the fact that like people be trying to attach your name to gangs and this, that, and the third, when in reality we not that. We just a family or whatever. So
right.
We don't get looked at like no gang. We never have, and now we don't want that narrative to even be pushed.
Right.
And, Like with the gang shit, it's just like that shit wasn't respected to be out here like popping it. That's popping it. Like, you saying like, yeah, fuck them niggas. You that mad to where like,
right?
Or you just like that dumb, like,
right?
Because in reality, like our problems, niggas died over them. Like if people dying, I don't think you should be talking about that.
Exactly.
That was never even in our brain because it was just like first off, it was times where okay, yeah, you might hear a reference here, a reference there, from people that I made songs with. They do it. People try to attach me to it, type shit. But it never be that with me. Like I don't got no problem with nobody hood. I don't care.
Right.
So like. Y'all could say, because I fuck with him, I don't fuck with y'all, but that mean you hate him that much, you just don't like me. That's cool. I would have liked both of y'all, though.
Right.
Type shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not weird like that. I didn't come from, if you was mad about it, you talked about it. They say get off on who you mad at, bro.
Right. So you weren't raised in the let's go put it in a song to talk about nobody.
It's
the same as putting it on the internet.
This ain't to knock the niggas to do, because whoever do it for, if you feel like that, if you really just hate the niggas that much, go ahead. All power to you, gang, but I'm just not like that. That's
a real old school, mature mentality to have about it, though, because your generation is not on that level of mind frame, because everybody's doing it. Oh, you know what I mean? So it's like, for you to be 27 and realize that from the gates, like, that's not something I even want to have attached to what I got going on.
Nah, hell no.
You know, that you grew up around older people, huh? Mostly.
Yeah, my hood got old niggas, oh God. It's hella old niggas. Hella niggas doing hella time. Like, all our problems was with the police.
Right.
And down the street, but that's old shit. All of, like, Filthy and all them niggas in there, I think 50, 40 maybe. 40.
Yeah.
All them niggas is pushing 40 and about to be. I'm the little nigga, so we don't get the same, I guess the same privileges that the niggas that didn't have old niggas around them have.
Right.
I ain't got that type of love to where I could just get on here and pop it. Hell no. Then my niggas will deal with me first type shit.
Right.
Hell no. That's a snitch.
Yeah.
But that, I guess it's not a snitch now. It's not a snitch
because it's of the norm.
Yeah.
But before the Bay Area politics and all of the niggas dying and all of everything going on. I know it's mostly separated outside of Oakland to an extent, but you guys do have shit inside. Does it affect you? Do you have any like rap beef with anybody out there making any songs or anything against you, dissing you, saying your name?
Hell no.
Does your neighborhood get into the politics of
all
our
the
neighborhood?
Other shit? People say our neighborhood,
okay,
but it's like for the little niggas and shit, so it don't affect me.
Okay.
Cause that's like the kids, and I ain't if they banging, but then I don't think they claim 557 or nothing like all that. Right. 557 shit old, so like for real, if you a kid, we know our kids to be white flaggers. They're not even the ones that's outside, you know.
Right.
Like. They not popping it. It's a couple of them maybe, but I wouldn't know who they was. You feel me? Like all the kids that came up under us, we pulled up. I'm the first generation out of the politics. So after me, it's like, you know, everybody else is out of politics. Like I grew up in them from my big homies and shit, but when I got old enough to have any type of control or say so, I said no.
Right.
Type shit. Yeah.
Okay, so the music politics and stuff doesn't affect you or your neighborhood.
Not at all. Like
what about the ones like in
Stubby
Sac
all that shit?
and those areas and you, because you know there's a lot of shit going on.
That shit weird. Like they focus so hard. They focus so different out there to where like it's trickling down into Oakland politics and shit. Like everybody clicked up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But nah, not to our. Like I said, we ain't clicked up with nobody.
Got you.
So. That's where we went.
Y'all minding y'all business
literally.
Till further notice.
Well, we looking at all our homies just like killing each other. It's crazy. Yeah. We cool with everybody.
Yeah.
And we cool and we hate everybody.
At the same time. Okay.
Like we got people from every hood that we like and we don't like.
Okay.
So like it is what it is. Like
so it's not really nothing that involves you guys at all.
We got every gang that's from our hood too.
Okay.
Like literally every single gang. Like that's why I say you could be from 557 and be a civilian still.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it don't got nothing to do with that. You just from over there. But if you bang, like say you Case or say you Norteño or you this, that, and the third, like it's Mexicans, it's Samoans, it's blacks, it's everything in that hood. And
Right.
we all locked in as family, but then everybody chose different strongholds to be a part of.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's why I say we don't. If I'm saying 557, I'm speaking for the family. I'm not speaking for no gang.
Got you.
The gang members, they bang something.
Right.
And it's
Because
well known.
it's like you guys are more like a street in a neighborhood.
Thank you.
And it's full of different niggas, and some might be regular civilians, some might be a blood, some might be a Crip, some might be this, some might be that. But you guys are not a gang.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell
It's
no.
just a street, a
Say
neighborhood.
everybody damn near related. It's that
Okay.
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I'm glad
yeah.
you cleared that up, because we do hear on here, Oakland got gangs, Oakland don't got gangs. I've been hearing
Yeah, 'cause
both.
Oakland got gangs for sure.
Okay, and it's
For
not Bloods and Crips though; it's streets.
Hell no, it's like
and stuff.
nah, it's numbers. It's like some 432 shit. It's
Okay.
like different like that. Like
Okay,
it's well documented. I ain't snitching on nobody. Them niggas know who they is. I ain't,
Right,
I ain't
right.
gonna say nobody's name or nothing.
No, well,
but
no, it's
you
on
feel
Google.
me? Yeah,
I'm pretty
you can
sure.
Google that shit. That
Yeah,
shit
I'm pretty
is
sure
well
that shit
fucking
is on
known.
Google.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Those things don't be no secrets
yeah.
to it.
It's like not colors, it's like numbers. So
Got you.
you could be from your hood, but you bang 4, 3, or 2 or whatever. Like,
Got you.
Feel me? All that. Like, but or you Mexican, so you from your hood, but then you bang Norteño, or you a border brother, or you a
Got you.
or upstate Serrano, or because they got Serranos in Oakland too, Northern
Okay.
California. So
Yeah.
it's majority Norteños out there, but we fuck with it. It's everybody out there. Everybody.
Okay, all right.
But
So
they,
it's
they be beefing how they beef.
right. So you just are completely out of everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
but my neighborhood is my neighborhood. I
Got
grew up
you.
in my neighborhood. Yeah,
Got you. And I respect that, and I understand
Oh,
what
God.
you're saying 100%. This is actually a different type of interview, because a lot of niggas are not, that's not their reality. So
Nah.
it's good to get a reality of somebody else's through a different lens, on here.
Because I'm a product of it. I ain't really have to be a part of shit.
Right.
I was already involved, just
Right.
naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, this ain't something I never had to push.
Right.
It's like niggas be pushing like I gotta be from here. Da, 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 da. This,
Yeah.
bang this motherfucker. This
This is just what it's always been.
It's just what it is.
It's what it is.
Oh God.
All right, I respect that, and I actually like the approach that you have. I think a lot more niggas need to take that approach.
Please, I would hope.
I think it would be a lot less messy, and niggas would stay out of jail,
It'll
and they
keep
wouldn't
you
be
here,
able to
bro.
come.
Like I ain't
Yeah.
seeing all this death, bro. Hell yeah, stay your ass about the trenches. This shit ain't for nobody.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as the music goes, where do you want to take it? Where do you see yourself going? What inspiration do you have for your supporters out there? Like a message you could give them,
Shit. I want to take this shit as far as it go, for real. I like the avenues I'm getting to reach with the music. I like everything that is building for me, so I just want to continue to work and see where it go, for real. Like every opportunity, make or create opportunities and shit like that.
Right.
And, as far as inspiration goes, see where I come from, nothing. So, hey, this shit could happen for you on God. It could definitely happen for you. I can say that because I looked up and I was somebody. You feel me? I didn't even know what that meant or what somebody was until somebody told me.
Right.
So,
Did you lose niggas along the way?
I lost a lot of the closest shit to me. I lost all of it.
What was it, death, or was it just niggas
Death.
showed their true colors? Death. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of my niggas died. Like my best friend died, my cousin died, a lot of my closest friends died. Yeah.
Significant amount of people I know are
I
dead
got like
too.
30 plus there.
A lot of niggas I've interviewed are passing away.
Yeah, oh God.
Nigga that just passed away, that's on my tape.
See.
Outside of that though, did you lose anybody that you expected to be there outside of death? Tell us a little bit about that if you had an experience with that. Or did everybody kind of stay solid? You've had solid niggas around all the years. You know how you get where you want to be and then niggas start showing their ass?
It wasn't like niggas showed their ass for real. I just feel like people that I wasn't really close with already, we just ain't cool.
Right.
or
okay,
the people that I was hella close with, I'm kind of close with now.
right.
Or we still forever got that, but it's just like, you know, you niggas get older, shit separate. But yeah, for the most part, I would say, yeah, that's what it was. It was solid.
Okay.
Yeah, it was solid.
All right. So let us know, because I'm definitely going to wrap the interview up.
For
I
sure.
appreciate you
For sure.
for you know, coming through Bakersfield and
Go for it.
doing an interview here. I never get to do interviews in my city.
See,
Like, so this is dope for me to actually do somebody that's not from here.
that's big. That's
Yeah,
big.
it's a big thing.
I appreciate y'all for hosting me on God, because I definitely want to be doing more in Bakersfield. So
Yeah, come out here and do a show and stuff out here.
I gotta see who out here, do a little something.
Yeah.
Something for sure.
But let us know what you have out and what you have coming out and any endeavors you have coming out in the future. Shout out your Instagrams. I'm going to put all the links for your stuff in the bio. I do that for every video, so a million people won't ask me, where's his YouTube? Where's his this? Where's his that?
Well, shit, my shit is produced. That's everything produced by Mitchell on my shit. All the socials, other than Apple Music and all that. That's just Mitchell.
Okay.
But what else? It was what I got coming and what I just dropped. Sorry for the Wait 3.
Okay.
That motherfucker slap. It's hella motherfuckers on there. Baby Ree, Zay Bang, AC though, hella niggas. It's hella
Okay.
niggas. My little niggas on there. It's a lot of people. That's turned Stray Gang Mode on there too. Shout out Detroit.
Shout out to Moan. He's on my tape.
He hard as
I
fuck.
fuck with my Detroit niggas.
Couple of videos I just dropped on my page too. Y'all go check them out. Yeah.
Okay.
1100 just dropped. Levin Durant too. Y'all go check that out. What else? Yeah, and we got some shit coming for the end of the year. I think me and 11 might drop some more shit too. So that y'all definitely could be looking out for, because that's gonna be huge as shit always. Every time we drop together, it go crazy. So
Okay.
yeah. Other than that shit, just stay tapped in on God. Y'all fuck with me. Y'all fuck with her too, because she got some cold ass interviews we was just watching. She was talking hella shit on that bitch. So
thank you. And he gonna be on my tape too. Free World Order, the mixtape.
We definitely gonna stay tapped in.
Volume 1 is out right now, y'all, and I'm working on Volume 2. So hopefully you can be a part of it.
I'm gonna bless that motherfucker for sure.
I want you to make the beat and the song.
Shit, let's bless it.
And then you could put whoever you want on your song. Or it could
I just need your style. You want me to come with?
Oh no, I don't care. I want you to get in your bag. That's what I told all the artists. Get in, y'all.
If you don't want me to take the song, you might want to have some input.
What do you mean take the song?
I'm carrying around this motherfucker. I really got it like that. I'm telling you, it's hard to compete with me on the track. It's hard. I'm telling you.
Oh no, I'm not rapping on them.
Oh, you hosting?
I'm hosting.
That's tight.
I'm the A&R.
I thought you was gonna get on there with me.
Okay, fuck it. I guess I
might. You might have to gas up.
I might.
You might have to gas up real quick.
I don't know how to rap, y'all. I wanted Draco to rap my raps.
Damn.
But I think, you know what? I think if I really sat down and executed it, because I have the gift of gab. Like, I didn't know what I was going to ask you. This is all improvised. Off of just the feeling and the vibe and what we talked about. I just knew what I wanted the viewers to see. So I think I could. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could.
Why not? Why don't you try it?
I'm going to try it.
For sure.
And maybe I'll throw a song of my own on this tape.
Just send me the song. I'll let you know how I feel about it.
I'm scared. You seem like you a critique and mean too.
I'm gonna be on your ass. Like,
that ain't it.
This ain't it.
Jane Ari gonna be the first one. No, free. That ain't it.
See,
that ain't it.
At least you got some good people around you that's gonna help you make that shit the best it could be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what matters.
And he'll make me a beat too. That's never a problem. Like, I can get him or Jug. Shout out to Jug Season. Niggas to make a beat. I really could be a rapper if I wanted to.
Do it.
I just have it.
Just do it.
I think I might put myself on the second
I said it's the freest thing you could ever make money off of. It's crazy.
It's true.
Your mouthpiece. That's cold.
But yeah, no, I A&R'd it. So it's a compilation of just all the artists that some I've interviewed, some I've inquired to interview on there. I think from the Bay Area, there's VJ on there. There's Loyalty BGM. There's Galaxy and his brother. There's Blasta. There's Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah. So that was pretty much it from the Bay. I think that
That's a lot. That's a good list.
Yeah, it is, and that's just some of the songs. The tape has 21 songs, so we going for 21 or 25. You know, I'm gonna try to get different niggas on this one.
Make it happen though. Make it happen.
So you have any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout out to that everybody I make music with. Obviously, shout out my boys. Shout out the whole Billboard team, man. Shout out Levin. Obviously, shout out Lil Maury. Shout out Sab Diddy. She cold as fuck. I definitely gotta go check her out.
Little Maury, is he Hispanic?
Nah. It's my one of my youngins from the hood.
Oh, okay.
Maury Mac. We just dropped a song too. It's hard as shit.
Okay.
It's a lot of Maury's in the game.
But do you know the Hispanic one?
Yeah.
Because someone just sent me his page the other day saying like I should interview him.
Yeah,
Where's he from? The Bay?
I forgot. I heard of him though. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. It's Shout out. Dizzler, whoever want to get shouted out on this motherfucker.
I'm screaming out. Whoever want to get shouted out.
whoever it was for. You feel me? That's what I say. Whoever want to get shouted out on this bitch, man.
Is there anything you want to say to the people before we sign off? Anything you want to say to your supporters?
Keep slapping this shit, man. Throw your what I say. Throw that shit on repeat. You hear me? Throw it on repeat. Don't just listen to it once. Throw it on repeat. You don't have to critique this shit different.
Right.
Oh God.
All right.
557 shit.
Well, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel and viewing the artist's music and following me on Instagram and viewing my tape and streaming the tape. Thank you guys so much. More tapes to come, and if there's anything else you want to say to the people.
No, cool. You got it.
All right. Bye, y'all.